What? You can access the final battle with Fel Dragon Sombron from the second floor balcony of the Somniel's Cafe Terrace? Well... That's probably the neatest way that I've seen them integrate the final chapter. Wow, I guess I didn't even need to go on to the world. Why couldn't they have just told me when I got onto the Somni... Oh my god. Okay, I see the blue energy right there. Hello everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. This is going to be the final video that I make on this game. Because I am really just at my limit here. I said I was going to take a nap. But then it's just like, oh my goodness, I could actually complete this now. And frankly, that overrided any sort of need for me to rankings. Oh. Okay, so to the final battle we go.
The final battle is upon us. When you are ready, we will move the Somniel itself to the portal. Once we face the Fel Dragon, there may be no turning back. Are you ready of mind and equipped for what's ahead?
On second thought, Bond supports.
I'm sorry if I upset you before. Is there anything I can get for you? By way of apology?
The things I want can't be bought with money.
Oh, that's cryptic. But yeah, I'm gonna be maxing out various emblems just in case I need to be flexible in who I deploy. Okay.
I know you don't need me to repay you, but I couldn't stop myself. How do you like them?
All these accessories. Hats, swimsuits, masks. Where did you even get all of this?
That's a, something. Okay. Got it.
Did you know that I once made a living selling my home's famous grape drinks and candies?
The fruit of the vine. I once enjoyed it myself, sharing dreams with my close friends.
I would love to join you in revelry sometime. There is so much I wish to ask, Sir Sigurd.
I mean, if only he could drink.
It might be pleasant to dredge up a memory or two with you. I accept your invitation, Louis.
Yeah. Okay.
Clan, you are busy as ever today. Is all of your effort in the name of the Divine Dragon?
Yes. It takes a lot of work to make sure the Divine Dragon gets enough rest.
Whoopee. And I get it. I get that I'm gaining a lot of achievements, but I also just want to like give Clan some decent options. Okay, nice build and light brand. Fantastic.
Tell me of your homeland. I wish to hear particularly of its greatest fighters.
I wonder what Marth is going to bring up as a
We
part
had
of that.
many powerful swordsmen, not unlike you. The Scarlet Sword comes to mind.
Hey, Navarre! Navarre. That's cool. I will never turn a blade on a woman. And there we go. Awesome. This is one of the more out there ones that I'm trying to do.
It seems we share a bond. My bracelet was once entrusted to the Firene of another Elios.
Oh, crap. I forgot about that.
Really? Looks like we have more in common than I thought.
I cannot believe I blanked on that. Wow. Okay. Awesome. 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 What was I doing again?
hiding it behind your armor, but I can see those muscles. You can't fool me.
I wasn't exactly trying to hide it, but you've got sharp eyes, Prince Alfred. Well spotted.
Okay, there we go. I just wanted to give him another option there. Okay, I may not be the most prepared, but I did a few things, so... Yep. Let's see how bad this is going to be. Because it is the final battle, after all.
The Somniel is ascending. We should reach Sombron soon. Let's win this battle, and then return home together.
Yes, of course.
Marth, what's happening to you?
Yep.
I can't hide this any longer, can I?
Hide what?
There's something I should tell you before we arrive. The portal has destabilized our world. I lack physical form, as do the other emblems. We may not be able to hold ourselves together.
I had no idea. I wish I had realized.
If
the portal is doing this, then it's only temporary, right? After we close it, you and the other emblems will recover.
The moment the portal closes, there will be a great distortion. We will not be able to withstand it.
What are you saying?
When the battle is done and the portal closed, all emblems aside from you...
Yeah, this is sounding silly.
...will cease to be.
You mean, if we defeat Sombron, if we close the portal, we'll lose you and the other emblems?
Yes.
We've been together this whole time, and now you're just going to disappear? Please, Marth. I don't want to lose you and the others. We need you.
Leaving the portal open would doom this world. Would you prefer that?
No, but...
We emblems came into existence in order to aid this realm. We would do anything to protect the people of Helios, even if it means our end.
Time has come.
So our promise to rebuild Helios together, our plan to see the world, none of that is possible?
I mean, you sort of just said that, sort of like assuming they would go along with you.
I'm so sorry.
There's no need to apologize. I've asked so much of you. Too much. But when I thought about a future with you by my side, I felt truly happy.
There is a promise I can still keep. In Lethos, the day you awoke. What did I say when you summoned me? Your ally. Until the very end.
I remember.
I will never break that promise. Until this war's end. Until my own. I will stay by your side.
You're so kind, Marth. You've always been so kind.
You are too. That's why we've made it this far.
So close to the end.
More than your strength. It's your care for others that has brought us all here.
So close to the end.
Thank you.
I'm beginning to sound like a broken record.
Now prepare yourself. We'll arrive at the portal soon.
I'm ready.
Yeah, here we go. Time to put myself to sleep.
So this is the portal to other worlds.
It's beautiful, but very cold.
You two, here.
I'm surprised you changed back from your dragon form.
Sombron!
Papa.
I did not expect you to survive, let alone reach me here.
We've come to stop you from destroying Helios.
I am done with your worthless world. Return to it and shut the portal. Live in peace there.
Oh boy.
You stay in your world. I now leave for other ones. That should satisfy us both.
You're going to return and attack Helios again. We'll never believe you wouldn't.
And also, oh man.
And you've caused too much suffering, Too much loss.
Are they just
run free?
Are they just ignoring their own detail by saying like just leaving that portal open would doom? Oh, good lord.
We will defeat you right now and prevent you from invading any other worlds.
My brain's just so zapped to make any sense of this anymore.
Invading other worlds. You think my desire is so simple?
Am I wrong?
Invasion is merely a means to an end. What I seek is a reunion. A reunion with Zero Emblem.
Zero Emblem?
What?
I've not heard word of this before.
This is so... what?
Of course not. That emblem is not of your world, nor am I.
What do you mean?
Beyond this portal lie infinite worlds. One of them was my home. It had its own emblem rings, and a war arose to control them. My kind lost. The enemy used the ring's power to slaughter my relatives.
This is some interesting exposition that is just tacked on near the end of the game.
All of them. I was very young. Our enemies granted me alone the mercy of exile.
You mean they sent you to Helios?
A peaceful world, ruled by godlike dragons. I was meant to live a quiet life there. But I brought something with me, unknown to them. A single emblem ring.
Zero Emblem.
In my world, known as the Emblem of Foundations. With my power, unable to speak.
I'm so...
Legend said this emblem fought without aid. So much ambition, and no allies.
I'm just really confused.
That story showed me the way forward in my complete isolation.
Like, why are they just talking about this now?
I was trapped in this world, without friends or family. Only that emblem gave me comfort.
Whoever it was must have been mighty indeed. An emblem should not be able to survive traveling from one world to another. To stay in form in a new world, even for moments. I've never heard of such power.
Now you want a reunion. So, that emblem is gone.
Exactly. And all because of villagers that found me a few years after I arrived. They mistook me for an abandoned child. They pitied me. My first connection in your world.
Once again, broken record, no energy.
Soon after, the emblem deserted me, leaving only the ring behind.
Why would that be?
And why? For bonding with the people of this world. I despaired, and then I reduced their village to ash.
Ugh. That's...
I swore to forego all bonds in pursuit of my ambitions, as my emblem had. I fought alone, confided in none, preparing to return to my world, to exact revenge.
Yeesh.
I needed pawns for my plan, and territory.
That's...
I spent years amassing it all. Then I attacked.
That's one hell of a trauma.
So, the war 1,000 years ago. That's what it was about?
But Papa, you weren't alone in this world. Mama loved you deeply. Your believers, your attendants, my siblings, Sepia, Chris, Marnie, Mavir, my brother and me. Everything we did was for you.
As I said, pawns. acting on my command and mine alone.
Yeah, he's too far gone, man, to be saved.
Meant to be used and discarded. Deaths which mean nothing.
The only thing that can give peace to Sombron now is death.
That's why you killed them all. But what about us? You wanted us to die?
Same old building of an enemy.
You were no different to me.
How horrible.
You can't be right about your emblem. You weren't left behind.
What?
This will be generic, but yeah, just tell him, Alear. I'm so... Ugh.
A solitary warrior like that emblem would know how hard it is to be alone. And would stay by your side, sparing you that loneliness and exile. Until you weren't alone, and had new people in your life. Until you were okay. Don't you think more than anyone, a true friend like that wanted you to have those connections?
You know nothing. Nothing at all about my emblem.
I mean, he wasn't there, but also, how can you truly know your emblem when itself has its own thoughts, feelings? I'm sounding so cliche right now.
That's true. But if your emblem disappeared without a word, then you don't either. No one does.
All the more reason to be reunited. I will scour world after world.
Sombron, the emblem of foundations is no more. You can search and search. There's no point. You might meet the original hero. But emblems are not the same beings. We are not them. You will never be reunited with your emblem. Ever again.
Be silent.
I can only imagine how much resentment you feel. But to sacrifice so many others, to be so selfish you destroy the world, kill your own children, it's all just so wrong.
Yep.
I said be silent. You are speaking of things you do not understand. If not for my emblem, I would have died powerless, small.
Yeah, he's starting to sound like a really silly child.
That emblem had the strength to stand alone. Unlike you, huddled together, whining like dogs. Such a warrior showed me the meaning of all existence. Fight alone. Take revenge.
You're wrong. That's impossible. No emblem wants to see a world destroyed. We aid people through our bonds with the divine dragons. We are a force for good. We would never choose to let our power be exploited for evil.
Enough of this nonsense. I won't let you stop me or sway my intentions. I have striven for this for thousands of years. If you intend to stand in my way, you will die.
This is it. Prepare for battle, everyone.
Here we go. Take your fell dragon form. Take your fell dragon form already. Let's see how bad the map is. Okay, so I do want to see how this works. Okay, so Sombron is right here. Also wields Obscurite. There's got to be more to this than that. There's got to be a double phase. I just can't imagine him like. Because just by looking at his stats, yeah, he does not seem. Yeah, this is merely a surface level thing. Plus, Yep, level 20. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go select people. Okay, totally expecting this to be a two-phase battle. I'm just gonna wait and see what the heck happens here.
You dare turn your blade on me. You dare interfere with that which I have sought for so long. Such fatal hubris. You will pay for that accordingly. Witness how fragile your bonds really are.
Oh boy.
Huh? What's happening to them?
Oh boy.
I am sealing off the portal back to your world. It's what I should have done the moment you arrived here. I fear your Emblem allies are too weak. They will be lost in the distortion between dimensions forevermore.
This cannot be the end. If we must part, remember all that we have done.
Marth!
The emblems are...
Oh boy, this is
I knew
really
I'd
silly.
have to say goodbye someday, but I thought there was time.
So much for your precious emblems. In a matter of moments, the portal will be shut for good. Take comfort, for I shall inflict no further harm upon your world. Though you will die here as I have lived, in anguish, far from home.
Would you never go home?
I've been ready to die from the start. Brodia, my land. I pray you endure.
This is so melodramatic.
Will never truly know me.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm sorry, Mother.
That's not gonna happen.
Worry not. I have no desire to prolong your suffering. When I am finished, not one trace of me in your world shall remain, as though I was never there at all.
I'll stop you.
Oh dear God.
Our fight isn't over. The portal's open. I can do this. If I give it my all, I can summon the emblems back to me.
Yep, here we go. Yeah.
Look at how far we've come. Will you fight him at my side? Your faith in me gives me strength.
Yes, brother. I'm with you.
Fail.
Yeah,
You every
I
step of
just...
the way.
Yeah.
I can't summon emblems, and I can't turn into a dragon. But I'm a royal dragon
Oh
all the
boy,
same.
here we go.
There's gotta be something I can do to help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll all be right there with you. You've done so much for each and every one of us.
I'm so ready for this to be
So this
done.
time, we're returning the favor.
I'm so ready for this to be finally over.
The final page of our story will end with sunlight and a victorious divine dragon.
And somehow you are actually growing into that outfit.
Divine One, emblems, if I may offer a prayer, may I be blessed to assist you in victory today.
I suppose this is a time when riches aren't much help, but I shall pray with all my heart.
And the typical final battle quotes from everyone you've deployed here.
Fight on, Divine One. Let us bring you and the emblems together once more.
I don't think any of the royals that I have are a part of this battle right now.
You can do this. Since the day you woke up, I always knew you'd save the world.
This is the part of the tale where we fall to the dark or rise to the light. Let's reach for the light.
Hey.
You are incredibly cool, Divine One. And so is everyone here. There's no way we're losing.
Yeah, so I don't know if I brought this up before, but Marin is played by the person that could have voiced Edelgard. So once again, really glad that they found a use. They were able to, like, you know, give her a character who is more or less neat.
My mentor trained me well for this day. For him and for you, I'll fight with honor.
Appreciated.
It's the moment of truth. As one of the 33rd stewards of the dragon, I've gotta help.
Cool.
Aw, yeah. Bring it on. This is it. The final battle.
Let us go forth and annihilate the enemy.
That was actually a really good mix of both your dialects. I like that touch.
My victory drawing won't be complete without the emblems, Divine One. Bring them back to us.
I'm afraid it's not going to be complete at all. They're going to be vanishing shortly after this battle.
I want us all to make it home alive. Be strong, Divine One. I believe in you.
Yeah.
I could impersonate the emblems, but you know, it wouldn't be the same.
Funny.
Imbeciles. Your scrambling is both futile and pitiful.
Please, my friends. I need you all one last time. Once more. Let us engage! Shine on! Emblem of beginnings! Mark!
Here we go.
Care for us! Emblem of echoes! Celica! Provide for us! Emblem of the Holy
This
War.
is so...
Free us!
This
Emblem
is...
of genealogy.
This is so anime. This is such an anime thing.
Emblem of binding! Roy!
What is this, Power Rangers?
Emblem of blazing! Lynn!
This is also Power Rangers too.
Emblem of the sacred! Erica! Fight on! Emblem of radiance! Ike! Heal us! Emblem of dawn! Micaiah! Reignite us! Emblem of awakening! Lucina!
I'm done. I can't anymore. It just this is
Emblem of the academy!
everything I feel now is just so forced.
The final emblem! Connect us! Fire Emblem! What? We 13 emblems stand against you with our allies. The future may divide us once more, but here and now, we fight with one heart. This fight, this moment in time is all that matters.
What nonsense. You are the flicker of an ember, a dying light. You're nothing. The deeper your bonds, the greater your pain when those bonds crumble to dust. Why invite that inevitable pain upon yourself? Why allow such weakness to exist?
Oh boy.
Give up and perish.
You've never been in an anime about friendship.
You see me as a child, foolish and weak, and maybe you're right. Maybe that's all I am. But I am not alone, and we're stronger when we stand together. The breaking of bonds can hurt, but when the bond is reforged, it comes back as strong as ever, or stronger, and it brings an even greater hope.
The power of friendship, everyone!
I'm willing to work for it. Anything brought back to life. And that's what I'll do every single time. However long it takes. You won't leave this place because we're going to stop you. Get ready, Sombron. This ends now.
If you can see my face right now, it's really bad. I had to really, like, do some silly stuff to... Wait, so... Is Sombron going to transform at all? Sombron will transform it, right? Like, that is going to happen. I assume.
I can fight.
Okay, well. So that's the Wilglans. Valglan. I have no idea. Wait, how the heck do you have... Jeez. Okay, so each of these... Except for... Okay, so they each have legendary weapons. That's silly. That's really silly. Oh man. Let's see, how will I do this? How will I do this?
are my orders.
Okay. Found Jade's lost item and returned it. That's funny. It's still funny.
Tell me what to do.
This isn't so bad.
Me, right?
I feel like there's just like a bit of a missed opportunity if
Let's hear it.
I'm unable to face Sombron as a dragon. Like for some reason I just feel as though like this is very simple and it's just only going to get worse.
I won't forget you.
Alright. Cool. Oh my god, you can actually hit! But you're gonna be smashed back, so I'm gonna have to heal you after this. That's cool. And throwing spear and Browniac. That most likely would not have damaged you if it didn't hit. Where's a good red? Oh, right, you have Magic Guard, right. You know what? Just realizing that it's probably going to be... I put Magic Guard on Jean.
It's a terrible state of affairs.
Because, well, it was just one of the only skills that he had available, and I just... yeah. Ooh, Brave Lance. You're gonna screw me over one last time? You're getting too predictable. You're getting too predictable.
Let's pray.
Could you stand to be original for once? Seems like you... Oh, who am I talking to? Right, the game that is just brimming with originality. Like, the only original thing about this is the emblems. Like, really. I mean, yeah. Though even then, Yenerjar from Awakening...
Forgive us.
Oh, well, thank you, Holy Stance. Level boost.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, I gave some skills to people. Ugh.
Dream well.
There we go. Yeah, surprisingly, I'm not trying to do this with any help from a particular emblem by the name of Lyn. Strangely.
Look what you made me do. Finished?
Nice. Okay. Like that's gonna be in any way anything because, well, yeah. Brave Exit.
I'll begin. There we go.
Yeah, so I may or may not have like okay, yeah, I gave Madeline an improved Brave Axe with X and also gave her a hit rate boost in one of her inheritable skills. So she has a plus 15 hit boost. So yeah. I still feel like there is so much that like, I'm totally anticipating a second phase because of just how... Okay, you actually are going to attack.
You fought so hard, traveled so far, merely to die?
Yeah. I have a hard time believing that this is all. I really do have a hard time believing it's all. Oh, that's a long distance sword. Okay. Anyways. Heal your, heal the person that is the reason why you are such a fangirl. Okay. And still can't... Yep.
Excuse me.
May all find salvation.
Okay, there's got to be more to this. There's got to be more to this.
You are pathetic. As if spurning me to be a divine dragon was not enough. Patricide. Unforgivable.
Well, I mean... Welcome to Fire Emblem.
You killed your own children, tried to destroy the world for your selfish desires. You're the one who is beyond forgiveness.
I said your world meant nothing to me. Its people, my children. You. Once I leave, I will forget you. Even if we met again, I would not recall your face.
Oh boy.
In other words, you'll make the same mistakes as before. So which of us is pathetic?
One moment.
Okay, so I really am just expecting that someone in particular is going to be turning into a dragon as soon as like I get the right still cannot kill me. Can't even damage a 10-year-old. Yeah, that's right. You hear me? You can't damage a 10-year-old. Okay, really though, give me the dragon. Give me the dragon.
How foolish. This is not over.
Oh? You gonna turn into your fell dragon self? Good. Do it.
Out of my way, you worms!
Here we go. That's... There you are.
Sombron called reinforcements. But what are they?
You thought I sat idly, waiting for you to arrive. I could not bring back my emblem, but I summoned others of equal power. Dark emblems, who once plunged their worlds into despair.
Dark emblems?
Yep.
presence. So familiar. Yes. These are the foes we fought in our original forms. Perhaps we should match each emblem to their own enemy. But I can't sense who is who. We should move closer. With caution.
Oh, a barrier made by the dark emblems that reduces damage to Fel Sombron. Defeat dark emblems to weaken the barrier. Okay, there we are. Dark emblems are powerful foes, but they are susceptible to attacks and you synced or engage with an emblem from the world. That's neat. Okay, so okay, corrupted. Alright, is there any indication? Wait, corrupted and Shadow Dragon? Corrupted and Warfought. Oh! Okay, that's a good fan service touch. Corrupted and Dark Bishop. Okay, so Corrupted and Dark God. Okay, so the alright. So Shadow Dragon. Unfortunately I don't have Marth. Ooh, God. There's a mixture of emblems. And there wasn't another one from... Because, yeah, let's see. If I were to try and damage you right now... Yep, nothing. Nothing. Okay, this is where the fight's gonna get interesting then. Alright, in that case...
Excuse me.
Okay, here we go.
One moment.
Just keep damaging.
I have a gift for you.
Oh! Thanks for the crits. Ow. Okay, so this is definitely gonna sound like... I'm gonna try and sound like a little bit like Media. How was I defeated so easily? Okay. That's one. That's one down. Dark God. So, who would Dark God refer to? Because first off, I know Dark Bishop is either referring to... It's probably referring to, you know who from 3676. I can't recall the name, but, yeah. Warfather is relating to Duma, so Duma is right around there. Yeah, this is perplexing. Unless Dark God is referring to, like... Yeah, I did bring Panetta along, didn't I? Because if it's Dark God, then it would it could refer to I don't know. I'm still relatively unsure of, like, who would be who in this circumstance. Okay. Experience really doesn't matter anymore, so... Oh. I had some popcorns earlier, and I'm already feeling like... felt a little bit of the popcorn aspect of it.
And so, the knight claimed victory.
Yep, the knight certainly did. But yeah, the sigils will definitely slow me down, probably. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. 73% chance. And you hit twice. That's an improvement. That is an improvement. Ooh. That will hurt if it hits. And here we go. Lowly human scum. Alright, cool. Cool. That's another one. To break down the barrier. So, what's it like right now for trying to damage? Still nothing. And now, of course, just... I really gotta... So the War Father... Where is Pandrea right now? I honestly don't know how to go about this. It's one of those instances where I just need to wait and see what happens. Okay, so... No damage. Okay. That's cool. Okay, 2 flyers, 2 knights. Nothing too extravagant. Thankfully. I can engage, and I can take you out. Easy.
Drop your guard.
Nice.
Our bonds are far stronger than destiny.
Thank you. And of course, W. You just have a silly steel Great Lance.
I claim this victory.
Cool. Good for you. You are so... Wow. I do want to see what this entails. So, lightning is will always attack twice, but you do not have speed, so you can't do a quad attack. Well, I guess a Brave Lance has to do.
I'll begin.
One measly point of damage, but honestly, I'll take it for this circumstance, just so that I, you know, can finish it off with someone that's a little weaker. Because only one of these attacks need to hit. One out of these 4.
You made me a fan.
That or the chain attack. I mean, that can come first too. Anyway, wind.
Excuse me.
Nice. Then Alear can just swoop in and attack here with Vibrance. Nice.
I won't forget you.
Oh, level 8. Not like that matters though, since, you know, this game's going to be ending right after this, like, this battle, so. Oh! Do I have less personnel on this side? Yeah, so I only have 7 to that side's 8. Okay. I'm expecting, like, reinforcements to appear from the sigils at some point during this experience too, so. Fanny, broken. So broken.
I feel the potential.
Yep. And another tome wielder destruction. Oh boy.
May their souls find peace.
That'll teach you to underestimate me.
Okay, if there's any way to... I mean, I can break your weapon, thankfully, so... And Lance Agility does make your void go up with the wielding of a lance.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yep, thank goodness indeed. And now these two can actually start advancing on Mr. Dark Bishop. Of who I think his name is Veld. Or someone to that effect. I mean, it's just... Yeah. Elivager. Go do the thing.
I'm ready for a rest.
Not me particularly, not yet. There we go. Max, well, their stats are up, thankfully. I love that Rally Spectrum was an engage ability. for you. Okay, it's a light tome, so you can actually use the max amount of your speed. Yeah. I think that takes care of this side. Now, this side is just gonna have to, you know, figure out how to beat these individuals. Which I think it might be a little bit more equipped to do on this side as opposed to the other.
Now that was a party.
Yep. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm not going to engage for that. I'm just going to use good old effective. Oh, of course, res also plays a role in the usage of this. Poleaxe hit? Yep, poleaxe. Good old poleaxe.
That is that.
It would seem so. It would seem that that would be that. Awesome. Ooh. A Dark Bishop emblem. Oh boy. Oh.
I could use some tea after that.
Bonded shield? Bonded shield?
I am ready for a rest.
What? Like, I know it's not foolproof, but jeez, if I got screwed over by two. Ugh. Brave Lance. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty wizard. That's pretty wizard. Oh, anywho, almost to the Dark Bishop. Silver axe, silver axe. I'll do that.
Were you raised by wolves?
That it's a real possibility they may have. I'm combat arts, yeah. Fallen Star. You know, I find that to be just a little bit of an oversight of just like, I feel like you should only be allowed to use combat arts if you have the associated weapon unlocked already, you know?
Witness my power.
It just seems a little too broken to have access to every single one. Alright, let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna keep Thani equipped just to... and meditation. I'll have them keep meditating. Alright, clan. Now to start advancing towards the other side here. Give me your staff for the meantime. I'm going to have to heal you. Reprise damage is not worth the... Oh yeah, right. Bow agility. But no crit. But hey, avoid does go up, so... Yeah, I can't attack from a distance, so it's really just about taking care of that Wolf Knight. Well, okay. Sigurd time. Sigurd time. Brave Lance. Just only one of those need to hit.
Guards, please protect us.
But both do. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Not advancing until I figure out where that... Or I could just keep doing that. Okay, yeah, it's gonna go after Tome Wielder. Oh. Well, thank goodness for Holy Stance. Fell Sovereign will use Disengage on his next turn. The devastating attack forcibly cancels the engaged state of all units. Oh, that's great. Well, then I am going to take out... I'm going to try to take this guy out.
Witness my power.
Okay, so I am going to check to see if... Fanny, thank you. That's cool.
The strength of the stewards.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, let's defeat the Emblem. Thank you. Here we are. This failure is my own. Cool, cool. And... anyways...
No problem.
I'm gonna see if this holds true. Yep.
We meet again, Duma. Though I'm not sure you are him.
Yep.
Please, do no more harm. Allow your great and weary soul the rest it deserves.
Yep.
It's over. May we all be protected.
We're gonna be forcibly disengaged next turn anyway, so... Even though... Yeah. Power! Bye-bye, Duma. Only power holds meaning. Only strength holds sway. Yep, that sounds like Duma. Ooh.
The shield is gone. Now's our chance.
Well. one chance out of many. Ooh, it's still gonna suck though. Oof. Engage. Cataclysm.
Are you ready to dock?
Neat. Okay. Oh. What is your defense and res? Res minus defense. Yeah, okay, Oh, just 10 damage from a fell assault? That's actually quite... Okay, I must have a stats effect attached to it. Some kind. No. You can safely retreat back? Interesting. I don't know if I want to do that. Actually, I might want to, because why not?
It's decided.
Cool. Sombron has Bond Breaker. Makes an enemy chain attack accuracy always 30%. Inflicts 1 to the engaged mirrors of foes within 2 spaces at the start of the turn. Okay, that's neat. Oh, wow. Okay, Bond Blast. Why not?
With the divine dragon.
I won't forget you.
That's another. All right, 4 engage, 4 stones. You have 4 stones on you. That means, that does mean what? But you cannot be damaged by the assault, and you can hit, so I'll take it. So just like, just bouncing off of her. That's really funny. That's really funny. Twin strike. Huh, the silver axe does the most damage. Why not?
Finished?
And I gave this guy Draconic Hex, so he's actually a lot weaker now. But yeah, still going to die though. Because disengage is going to happen, and then I'm assuming we're going to have to face more emblems. Yep.
Stop them, Dark Emblem.
And yeah, okay, we're going to need to fight some more. Okay, so definitely going to need to get out of range for that. For Howling Beam. Well, I mean, I still did significant damage against this dragon. Dark Druid. Oh! Hiya, Nurgle. Demon Dragon. That would be Idun. Demon King. Oh! Perfect. That actually worked out. That worked out, actually. Here we go.
I sense a miasma of evil coming from you. Could you be the Demon King? If you are, I will defeat you. Before you beguile anyone or cause a tragedy.
Ah, that takes me back. That takes me back. In the meantime...
I can keep going.
I mean, can you, though? So much, so much, so much. If both can hit, that'd be great. But...
There we go. No
nice.
need to praise me.
I should have forged that Brave Axe a long time ago. Okay, I'm not gonna use it. Okay, which one has the silver axe? Of course it does. Silly me. Except that miss is a little detrimental. Anyways, oh jeez. What? Free staff? Oh, a free staff, bro. That is the
No problem.
that is the lowest of the low. And yeah, you are Dark Druid, so and you would be oh, yep, that is. I'm gonna need to destroy one of you before the other absolutely kills me. Yeah, this did not turn out so well. I was maybe a little bit too...
Excuse me.
was probably a little bit too trigger happy there. Yeah, maybe a little bit too trigger happy. But yeah, so you have an Elfire. You also have an Elfire. Same attack stats. They both have to hit, or else we're really screwed.
Is that sufficient?
Yeah, you're going to survive, but ew, you're gonna be taking a hit, man. You're very much Valbar. Oh, right, Hurricane Axe. I mean, you're broke, so I mean, I'm not too concerned, thankfully. Now I'm concerned.
I'll begin.
Alright, there's one. Why? Why must I lose? I need more power. There we go. Hey, you ain't taking my quintessence today, buddy. Apologies. Why am I apologizing to you? I'm not Alchrist. Okay.
Save us all.
Give me that men staff. We're going to get you back to tip-top shape here. This is a... I will say, for a final boss stage, this... I think it is well designed. Mostly just because the difficulty of it is... You know... Like... I know it doesn't rely on too much reinforcements, and if anything, it is more of, like... freezing Sombron. I mean, there's really no point in that when he's just going to be there to begin with. Howling Beam! Ugh. It leaves some miasmic residue. I don't like that. Did I? Oh, crap. Oh, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Okay, so don't be hasty. Take out that guy the next turn. Especially if,
One moment.
you know,
This time, victory was mine.
freeze can be healed. You just weren't prepared. As you were merely thinking about, I really don't know what I was thinking with that, to be quite honest.
Hungry for more.
Oh!
They lived happily ever after.
That went about as well as I thought it would. I thought that it could have gone. Okay, that's cool. Oh, no damage because it targets res as a stat. Take that, you magic axe. And now... wind.
I need to be more diligent.
Nice. Pushing forward, pushing forward. Continue to push forward. And what did I do with this again? I can't recall. Okay. Howling Beam. And you tried to smash the guy. Well, you tried to smash the unit with that much res. And here's the inevitable pain. Surviving with. Yeah, it doesn't feel so good now, does it? It's frustrating not having the ability to like finish off your opponent because of one measly point of damage that you couldn't get. It sucks. Maybe you think twice about like balancing and just decide like, oh hey, I want to have a little bit more fun and make the enemies just a tiny bit weaker, while in tandem making the players a little bit weaker, so the stakes are a little higher. And John's level 8, and yeah, I mean, if I had more time, most likely
I must play my part.
If you can hit these two times, I'll be happy.
That was eye-opening.
You're surviving somehow. Also, your emblem's maxed out again, so I'm going to move you down here to heal you. And then Mad King Ashnard is the next to go. Okay. Erica, do your duty. Beat the Demon King. You miserable fools. Yep, okay, the barrier's almost broken now. Well, there are two individual, like, pieces. Okay, Panette, could you make a crit? Or a hit. I mean,
better to act than to worry.
Either works. Level 8, magic, defense, and build. Now, there's like a decent amount of bodybuilding happening here. You know, I never really pointed out before, but like the whole audio effect of just making something sound like it's coming out of a radio, just I even if it's in a game like this, like I love that effect so much. Just adds to a musical's dynamic profile, a track's dynamic profile, I guess. Oh jeez. What? Yeah, I think I'm going to push individuals this way just to take out this boss. That's the plan that I have. I'm gonna spread some individuals out though. Faerghast. Thank you. Yeah, and another charge up.
your day. Another kill for me.
Nice. Nice. Okay. And I just love the colors that appear from that sword, man. And until that emblem is defeated, there's going to be a bunch of reinforcements. That's great. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic.
Ready yourself.
Oh,
Dream well.
nice. A critical break. I'll take that. I will definitely take that. El Fiore. Cool. Staff, mend. If only now I could just... Winning! Winning! Oh. Okay, so you can't move from your space. So if I attack directly in front of you, at least I'll be able to, well, avoid that travesty. Oh, that's a 31% chance to... Okay. I'm taking a risk here. Oh, man! And I'm wasting a charge on that. Great. That's fantastic. It's going to move over this way, hopefully. You're going to move down to try and deal with the Mad King, and it's limitless. It's never-ending scourge of individual sages.
As you wish, Divine One.
You're also going to help with that. Okay, let's do that. Goodbye. I am alone. Alone in the dark. That's the name of the song that's associated with her too. That's, oh my god. Alright, the barrier's almost dissipated. Cool. 16% chance to hit.
I'm not afraid anymore.
Alear is, ever since becoming an emblem, absolutely broken. Because there are skills that making him incredibly evasive to enemy attacks. Oh, bro. This has to be one of the most intense experiences trying to,
By the 4 winds.
trying to get close to a particular baddie ever?
Whatever you require.
Oh, please. And this is good reason why, good thing Sigurd, I just...
There is nothing to fear.
Nice. Thank you, Override. Okay, now I can actually focus on taking the big baddie out. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. If you can hug the side here, I would appreciate it. Because now... I'm getting you off that sigil.
For me.
It's really all about, like, finally beating up that last emblem and then swarming everyone to destroy that final stone. So we're almost done. That's such a silly skill, but it's so funny. If only I knew about that earlier, it would have really helped with gaining supports. And yeah, a little too obvious, bro. And more generics. Okay. Anywho, you are a halberdier and a manifestation of the Mad King. Oh, Panette's on the other side of the map. I was not thinking. Not good, not good, not good. But yeah, it's only this guy that needs to go down, only this guy that needs to go down, and we're done. We're done.
Thank you for the dance.
Thank you for the lucky crit. And anywho, engage. Attack with Parthia from a distance. Oh, man. Attack with the Brave Axe. You can survive a crit, so I really don't mind. But even then, you're able to hit both times. How much HP is left? 15. So I could actually take you out. Engage. Bye. My best, Ashnard.
More, I say. At this time of ascension, it's not enough. Not enough. Ugh.
And our shot is here again. And where are you, Rosado? Let's end it together, bestie. Can't hit me! Ready? Here we go.
Sleep now! Engage blast!
Epic. Epic end.
Then I will be denied my reunion.
That reunion is messed up, bro.
We've won, Sombron.
Now I will never return home. Perhaps that is just as well. I am tired. Tired of searching in every shadow.
For the Emblem of Foundations?
I would look in sunless woods, gloomy caves, the shade of a dead tree. In such places, I felt my emblem again. Now, that is all over.
You chose to be alone, yet continued to look for this emblem.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Perhaps I wanted someone to appreciate how far I had come, all on my own.
That's, what?
Someone to see me, who I am. After millennia of being cast away.
I could have been that person. Or Vale, or our siblings. Why didn't you let us? Why choose to start these wars?
I need no connections. Not in your world.
This man is hopelessly lost, man.
Even at the end, you don't want to
Double
be a
man.
father to us. Very well. You'll be only the fell dragon. An evil that we slayed. That's how we'll remember you.
Mm-hmm.
Do as you please. I have been alone for all this time. Why should my death be different?
Oh, man.
I do not need mercy or pity. I will fade in this place, apart from the one I yearn to see.
Do you remember the invocation?
What?
Oh, dear Lord.
The invocation for the Emblem of Foundations.
I have tried. Again and again, I said the words. It was no use.
Still, it couldn't hurt to try. One last time.
All right. Burn. Burn us, Emblem of Foundations. Oh, this light. At last we meet again.
Papa? I don't see anyone.
Yeah. What's going on?
Either. It must be someone only he can see. An old friend. The one person he truly let in.
You and I. Let us be on our way. Once more.
Pitiable creature.
Engage.
He's gone. And the ring for the Emblem of Foundations. That's gone with him. Our fight is over. Let's go home.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to shut this portal, once and for all.
And to say goodbye to the emblems once and for all. Oh my god, I finally made it to the end. Finally made it to the end of this game. Holy crap.
The portal is closing.
Uh-huh. Yes, it is.
Once it's shut, the war ends, and balance returns to the world.
We did it.
Mm-hmm. And here we go.
Oh, it's really time to say goodbye.
Yep.
This was a wonderful journey. Thank you for letting us share it with you.
No. Thank you, Marth. I'm so sad to see you go. But it's time to stand tall and say goodbye.
Hallelujah, sayonara. Finally done.
Thank you for keeping your promise. You really were my ally, my friend, through it all.
You'll push through, man. I believe in you. Hopefully you'll break out of the confines of this game at some point and join a property that's probably gonna be a little bit more available for you.
I just hope I'll be strong enough for whatever lies ahead.
You will be. You're already much stronger than 1,000 years ago. Or the day you awakened.
Cool.
I know you'll carry on the Emblem's legacy. And your mother's.
That's nice to hear.
We will not be here to help you anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's your turn to help others. As the Divine Dragon, and as an Emblem.
I will.
You're not doing this alone. We'll be there to support you, brother.
Cool. Power of friendship.
We can't replace Marth and the others, but we'll do what we can.
You're fine. You're not replacements.
Yes. Please, don't worry. It's no good. Here come the tears.
Let them out.
I wish we didn't have to lose you.
We were just getting to know you, and now... goodbye forever?
Please do not cry.
But...
this world's burdens are yours to shoulder. Meet them proudly. You should not always hold back tears. But please, for now, try to.
I agree. I'd like for us to part with smiles on our faces.
Awesome. Cool.
That's how I want us to remember each other. In joy, not sorrow.
I'll give it a try.
Me too.
Energy is not the most.
It seems this is goodbye. But we'll never bid farewell to what we learned together.
Huh. Alright.
I'll miss you, but I know you'll choose the right paths to walk.
Cool. Lucina next? Yep. They're going backwards.
Together in spirit, no matter the distance. Build a bright future.
Okay. Enjoy your future past.
Don't worry. I can see that your lives will be filled with hope and happiness.
Appreciate it, Dawn Maiden. Go right ahead. Get back to South.
Go out and create a better world. I know you can. I know you will.
Man, a few words. Thanks, Ike. Put her there. Wait. No. Damn it.
I will be praying for you. Praying that your world is filled with kindness and laughter.
I'll be praying for you and for Leon. Yeah. But especially since your game was the one that got me into Fire Emblem, I do want to try and just, you know, recognize that I may not like this game, but this may be your first Fire Emblem game, and if you enjoy it, good. Don't let my opinion bring you down. We all start somewhere. It's just, I just certainly wish, you know, things could have been done better. Lindis?
Wherever you go, may the blessings of Mother Earth and Father Sky follow.
Awesome. Roy?
I'm glad to have known you. I hope you make an Arcadia of this land.
Where people and others can live together peacefully. Dragons and humans, definitely. That's fair. That's fair.
If your nations band together, there is no hardship you cannot overcome.
Wise words. Wise words.
Know love as well as grief. Honor your bonds. Carry the light. And nothing will be impossible.
They better be remaking Sigurd's game next. Like, I know it's just been around the rumor mill for a while, but holy moly, do I want to play a modernized version of his game, because it's just so different from everything else. And having a modernized RNG system, plus a bunch of, like, you know, tweaked growths and other stuff, like, I would really like to see the revamped product.
Lead with compassion, Divine One, and may your happiness be eternal.
Say hi to Alm for me. And Marmar. Here we go.
This is the moment.
So it is.
Thank you. You are a member of our family. The emblem who connects us all. If ever we cross paths again. No. When we cross paths again. I hope that you will remember us. We who existed together for this time. The 13 emblems.
Of course I'll remember you. Everything about you. And all the times we shared.
Yeah, all the times I shared, whether it was every single unlucky hits, every single rage quits, but at the same time, every single silly and absurd laugh over these characters. Unfortunately, those aren't going away. I can't get those 200 hours of my life back.
Even when we're apart, we'll always be connected. Thank you for standing with me. Until the very end.
Well, here we are.
Goodbye, emblems. My family. You gave me courage, strength, and inspiration. I will follow your example. Always. I promise. Let's go back home, everyone. Back to Helios.
Awesome. Cool. And, alright, so... Yep, prologue, the emblems. Chapter 1. Okay, is there any way to scroll through this? Oh, shoot. No, I just... Am I able to see the endings at all? Or did I just... Oh, here we go. Alear became the new Divine Dragon Monarch. His bonds with the rulers of each nation resulted in lasting peace. Rosado graduated from Elusia's academy and spent the rest of his life contributing to Lethos' art. A portrait of two friends were put on display for millennia. Alright. After the Divine Dragon Monarch took the throne, Vander ceded his role as steward, choosing to live as a knight on the Somniel. The new monarch visited his friends, Vander. He always met in a group with a smile, took great joy in remembering their journey. Awesome. Clan succeeded Vander as a steward. As he grew older, his level-headed demeanor was likened to Vander's own. He so revered the Divine Dragon Monarch that when it was time to select the 33rd generation of stewards, he tested the candidates on their love for Fram served as a steward, maturing into a protective force every bit as calm and attentive as Vander. Her zeal for the Divine Dragon Monarch never waned. When it came to choose the next stewards, he held a cheering contest for all the candidates. Yep. As King of Faerghast, Alfred forged a new non-aggression pact with Lethos and the other countries, ensuring a long period of peace. Records reveal Alfred's reign was brief, as he died in early death. However, no doubt his life was full of joy. Yep, unfortunate. Besides serving Faerghast with her own strength, Etier bulked up its soldiers with the regiments of weight training and muscle stimulants. Some said it was at odds with the nation's pacifist ethos, but it was celebrated to her hometown, where to this day orange flowers are grown in her honor. Cool. Boucheron. Boucheron worked for many years to restore Faerghast. Upon seeing Flora Port fully restored, he cried tears of joy. He traveled so often between the castle and Flora that in honor of his kindness and dedication, the road connecting them was called Boucheron's Passage. Oh, that's pretty neat. Saline dedicated her life to peace in the kingdom of Faerghast. This sometimes meant taking the unpopular position of punishing those who disturbed order. Her favorite tea became known as a tea of blessings in Faerghast. Legend has it that those who drank that tea would find joy. Cool. Louis retired as a knight and became a butler to the royal family. The black tea he brewed and his attentive care aided them in running the government. His interest in people watching was a lifelong love, but however many tried to join him, he always preferred to stroll the gardens alone. Oh man. Chloe comforted the royal family and her fellow soldiers with deliveries of folk food. Soon, Faerghast's local delicacies started to include more unusual flavors. Years later, she met someone at a food stall, and they had a fairy tale, whirlwind romance that blossomed into lifelong love. As the new king of Brodia, Diamant ordered a halt to all invasions and worked to reform his people's attitudes on Lucia. Some nobles resisted Diamant at first, but his vision for the future earned their favor. By exporting one, Brodia was able to shift to a booming trade-based economy. Amber was overjoyed to see Diamant sit on Brodia's throne. He patrolled the kingdom to quell posts where chaos and misadventure followed him with every step. In time, he became one of the very legends he had so admired. Portraits always placed him near an alpaca, confounding scholars. Jade celebrated Diamant's rise to the Brodian throne with pride, and further dedicated herself to Brodia as a knight of the king. She always found time to write despite her busy schedule, and managed to complete over 100 humor novels in her lifetime, all celebrated as masterpieces. August took on all clerical duties at Brodia Castle and provided aid to Elusia's recovery effort. The two nations grew to trust each other, expanding mutual trade. He was praised as a brilliant yet humble strategist who kept his brother, the new king, safe, just as he promised his late father. Lapis traveled to war-torn towns and taught citizens how to repair their homes. At every stop, she left large delicious potatoes from the farm in her home village. The popularity of these taters brought her village wealth and prosperity, and earned Lapis a new title, the Potato Goddess! Citrine redoubled her efforts to sway Brodian nobles away from warfare by advocating for peace. Some were unmoved, but many took her words to heart. Despite the great weight of her soldiers, her grateful smile was ever present, especially at the balls and galas that she so loved. As Queen of Elusia, Ivy strove to rebuild her war-torn nation and to improve its insular culture through diplomacy with Brodia. Her decision to import ore gave rise to a lucrative mineral or processing industry. Ivy's legacy endured even after Alex had passed on. After completing his work as Princess Ivy's retainer, Zelkov's next pursuit was to create a shelter for the children in Elusia who were orphaned by the war. He and his new family were very happy. He said that the children all learned to speak in a quite profound and meaningful way. Man, this is hard to talk so fast. Kagetsu disappeared after Ivy's coronation. Some said he was off searching for a worthy opponent. In fact, he had gone home to ask his family's permission to live in Elusia and serve the queen. Working under Ivy, he still made visits to Pale Sands, returning each time with a gift of rice. Oh my goodness. After her sister's coronation, Hortensia returned to Elusia's academy and soon graduated at the top of her class. Her natural charm was later key in negotiations with Brodia. She and Ivy were well remembered for their contributions they made to their country's prosperity. Okay, here we go. Though she was dubbed a knight for her service, Goldmary soon discovered that her true gift was teaching. She became a top instructor at Lucius Academy. So many of her students went on to do great things that she felt the need to apologize to her classes for the pressure placed on them. Well, at least she seemed to grow. Tamara traveled far and wide after the war. Still, she never forgot her duties as queen, returning to the palace often to greet guests with a smile. The people Tamara met during her travels cared very much for her, and she became the most beloved queen in Solms' history. Marin traveled with Tamara, gathering material for her book on rare creatures. Though it had few readers upon publication, the work came to be treasured for its insights on dragons. In her later years, Marin went back home and took her place as matriarch, uniting her village. Panette served Tamara as her knight and ensured her safety throughout devious ploys. In times, she could also subdue an enemy with a single blow. Though she searched for her missing parents, she never found them. Still, she quietly rebuilt her family's church. Aw, that's great. Fogado traveled aimlessly until Tamara's coronation and then returned to the palace to serve behind the scenes as her advisor. Though few reliable accounts of his life were left in the history books, it's said that he met someone during his travels and they spent the rest of their lives together. Oh, that's nice. Pandreo founded a popular new religion, worshipping all dragons. He planned a huge Rakshus party in Lethos, but when Vander balked, he made it slightly tamer. His cheerful howl later became known as a special prayer to the divine dragon monarch. Bonet rebuilt his parents' bistro. It became widely popular for serving dishes beloved by Somme royalty as well as Alex. He left to tour the world and taste food, putting all he learned into a book that became a Bible for chefs. Even after his death, his recipes brought joy to many. Now settled down to a quiet life in Lethos, she helped the new monarch on occasion, but largely kept to herself. Not wanting to frighten the little ones, she assumed her dragon form only in times of great need. Future generations knew her as a guardian dragon of Lethos. Aww, that's fantastic. Orfal spent his days traveling the world, returning to Lethos Castle only once every 100 years to deliver a bounty of candy. Many centuries later, the bones of an unknown fell dragon were discovered. It is said that Orfal had sacrificed his life to save the world without anyone realizing. Oh my god. Celestia set out to find Mage Dragon's room to be living in secret. She was often confused for Zephyr, the Four Hounds, but her kindness won through. She became leader of the new Mage Dragon village and lived out her life loving them and loved by them as family. No longer needing to look tough, Gregory made himself outfits of the softest fabric and retired to the forest, hoping for a quiet life. However, word of his clothes spread and his designs became quite popular in Lethos. Though he struggled to meet demand, he earned enough for him and his descendants to live comfortably. Madeline moved to Lusia, the reflection of her homeland, and trained for years to become a knight equal to her parents. She then joined a knightly order to aid in the kingdom's recovery. In later years, she built a house and enjoyed a quiet life there with her partner. Huh, cool. Anna finally reunited with her family. She had many sisters, all with the same name and face, but only she had ever traveled with the Divine Dragon Monarch. With the Emblem's success in the war, rings came strongly into fashion. She made all the profit she'd ever wanted off the trend. John became a great doctor, and after taking over his father's clinic, he visited Lethos once a month to make house calls. Passionate about researching new medicines, John found his village's famous tea leaves could be developed into a panacea. His discovery was studied for years. Oh, cool. Yunaka. After the war, Yunaka became a street performer. She put on a captivating act for a few years, then vanished without a trace. Did she perish? Start a new life far away? The truth is unknown. Some say the Divine Dragon Monarch's use of unusual words was due to her influence. Ah, beautiful. Seal became famous the world over for his dancing and fortune-telling. In later years, he was a traveling performer, telling his time with Alex. According to the fortune he read for himself, he was fated to meet good people, enjoy great food, and live a very happy life indeed. Ah, Lyndon. After the war, Lyndon returned home to a leisurely retirement. He passed on a peaceful spring morning, returning to the side of his beloved wife in the hereafter. For his family, friends and allies, his memory lives on whenever they taste a pastry or hear the sound of thunder roaring in the sky. Cool. Saphira returned to Brodia Castle and took up a position in King Diamant's personal guard. Later in life, she retired to her village and started a seafood restaurant. Though small, the place attracted customers from far and wide. Its menu featured a dish said to have been loved by King Morian. Vale took over Gradlon and made it into a lush green land. She resisted the crown for over a century and then gave it in to her people's wishes and became the first monarch of Gradlon. By then, many of her old friends had died, but their offspring and Alex were at the event. Mavir strove to atone by aiding others. His good deeds continued into late life when he went out and was never heard from again. Some say he was in an accident, others that a victim of the Four Hounds took revenge. The only certainty is that Vale and the Divine Dragon Monarch were in his thoughts until the end. Was that the end of all the character endings? Oh, yeah, that. Okay, so if I had to really just talk about this game in full, the best way that I can describe it is what I've been saying as a broken record all this time. Yeah, I'm going to reduce the volume here, just because I don't want to risk a copyright strike. It's already an issue having to, well, it's already an issue having to, you know, put this stuff out there, recognizing like how very like up and down it really is, depending on like how much of a reaction that I can give and how much I can add to a game that's already like provoking reactions into me. It's just so like I don't know really how to describe it. It's like I'm about to go off on another tangent and just waiting like for everything just to come around one by one. I really should just stick to the point. If I had to describe this game, I would describe it as a game that, for all purposes, all intended purposes, is a game meant for beginners to the series. And that isn't necessarily a bad thing. I've been thinking about this a lot and looking at my like feelings surrounding the game a lot, and I think the reason why I just don't like this game as much as like probably others would is because I've played so many of these Fire Emblem games, and I've developed my favorites. I've developed my biases. You know, I have my own personal opinion on what I feel is good. And so, as such, when, you know, that doesn't exactly meet my expectations, I'm going to feel disappointed. And for those of you who are tuning in who this is their first Fire Emblem game, like, I'm glad, you know, this is your first Fire Emblem game, simply just because if it gets you to check out others in the series, all the more power to you, because this series, despite its ups and downs, still remains one of my favorites. And that's simply just because of the way that it simply because of the way that it ties humanity into like I don't know what else I could say. It's just like having a game where, you know, you are putting the lives of others on the line in battle, that lives that can end just like that. I mean, that is the token Fire Emblem experience. That is what Fire Emblem actually, you know, gives to everyone, you know? Oh, all the Annas! It's probably the Karen Strassman Anna, too. Jeez, willing to stop. But anywho, like, personally, as someone who has experienced a lot of Fire Emblem games, This isn't my favorite. Do I absolutely hate this game? I mean, I exclaim a lot of it in heated emotions, but when I'm calmer right now, it's like, I mean, I don't hate the game. It's just I just wish it could have been better. And it's no fault to the story, no fault to the characters. I think the characters are the strongest points. Regarding this game is the characters, the gameplay elements that they introduced, and well, there's just a lot of good from this game. Oh, that's a nice image. But yeah, anyways, like it's just this game more or less. Oh, what? This is... Sorry about that. I'm gonna be...
Today's the day of my coronation. Today, I'll be crowned the Divine Dragon King.
This looks like
I had hoped that all of you would be standing by my side for the occasion. But I guess not.
Shine on! Emblem of beginnings!
Oh, good lord.
Worth a try. I wonder if we'll ever meet again.
Huh.
Aha! I knew we'd find you in here.
Oh, jeez.
We must have looked everywhere.
Everyone.
The coronation is going to start any minute now.
All right. Time to get changed, unless you're wearing that.
Yeah. I guess I should, huh? Huh?
That's...
Oh, hurry up! Come on!
Oh, okay. I'm coming.
The most emotion that I just wish it could have been shared all the time, but...
Someday, in the future, our paths may cross once more. Our bonds can be reforged time and again. Whenever you desire, you need only say the word.
Oh, jeez.
Engage!
But yeah, this game is not my favorite, and that's just the cutscene interrupted my thought. It's not my favorite, mostly due to the fact that, look, I'm gonna say this one last time. The game's story, had it just been, you know, just a regular Fire Emblem story, not trying to do anything too intense. Yes, it would have been boring, but, you know, I was honestly expecting it with the concept of, like, emblems and just doing a collectathon of that magnitude. It just, you know, like there's, like, so much that you can really do with story when, you know, you have to do a collection of emblems and you're introducing all these individual characters, these settings, and, you know, like, it's difficult to progress that kind of plot, you know, really difficult to progress that kind of plot. And so I don't think it's a bad thing, but also, like, this, and just when you're trying to compile so much of something, like, heavy loading it in the back of a truck, like, that is basically what this game's story is. Like, you didn't think too much about it, and then, like, you're just adding little bits by little bits, and then you realize, oh crap, the truck is almost full. How are we going to get the rest of this stuff in? By cramming it right in the back. That's what the latter half of this game felt like to me. And in some cases, like, I think it was probably the worst when they decided to go back to the past to try and, like, do something with, oh, hey, you know, trying to show how Alear was before he became the Divine Dragon. It was just so silly because, oh, I think this might be the past. It's like, for those of you who don't know, there is a rule in storytelling, and it's 3 simple words: show, not tell. The fact that they had to tell me that it was the past and 1,000 years ago, like, that is just lazy. That is just honestly lazy. I refuse to apologize for saying something like that. That is lazy. And I am so sick of that kind of crap. It's just adding more and more. And we don't even get to know, like, who Sombron really is until the final chapter of the game, really. Like, we know he's the Fell Dragon King. We know he is what he is. But when you have to leave that toward the end of the game, you don't let that story just naturally just progress more and more with, like, something to, you know, build it up, the hype. I mean, it just, they could have balanced the content much more in that story. I also played on hard mode, but even then, it's just like, it's really annoying to have to deal with so many reinforcement maps. Like, what I feel were genuinely good maps were maps that just decided, like, oh, hey, we're going to do something different with it, you know? Maps like, okay, Celicas and Bylus, while they don't do, like, a similar, like, shtick, I mean, enemies transported giant wyverns using warp staves. Like, I was just, like, heck, I was scared, but oh my god, that was so shocking to me. Like, I had a lot of fun there, you know? I also had a lot of fun utilizing the emblems. I had a lot of fun, you know, slowly but surely looking at characters. I mean, not every character is a hit for me, but that's the point. Like, not every character's, you're not supposed to like every character in a Fire Emblem game. Like, but, and you know, like, I do appreciate the time they put into that characterization. I do appreciate the time to, you know, try something different with that whole emblem system. Like, it's complex. It's absolutely complex. And the amount of balancing that they did, too, to, like, limit the amount of grinding that you did, but still have a decent amount of time. If you wanted to, like, work ahead, you could. But knew that it was just going to take time. Okay, there was no way to manually spawn skirmishes on the world map. There was also just a decent amount of, like, you know, level scaling too with this grinding, so it's like you couldn't really just, you needed to be dedicated in it and know who you were utilizing. Like, it was just, I could go on and on. At the end of the day, if I were to give this game anything, it would just be like, this one just personally isn't for me. But I appreciate every single one of you who tuned in to watch this. I am really appreciative of that. I have been trying to figure out my life at the moment with, you know, a leave of absence that just doesn't seem to end, figuring out, like, my career. And so being able to just do something like this where I feel like I'm doing at least something, even if it's, like, maybe not the best effort, like, and still, like, finding people who were willing to watch what I was, like, doing. Like, I'm really appreciative of that, and I hope that someday I am able to do better. Maybe even make this a thing that's bigger than just the minuscule thing it is. I mean, at the time of this recording, I only have 94 subs. I hope to expand that little by little. Thank you very much. If you have any like personal recommendations on what I could like play here next, be my guest. But at the meantime, I'm considering a couple ideas. I'm actually considering breaking out Genealogy of the Holy War, the newer patch. Just anticipating that that game is going to be remade. I'm also thinking of actually getting my hands on actually trying to play a Persona game. Actually, I've never played any Persona games yet, and I would really like to learn how to play one of those. Go into it blind as best as I can, because obviously I'm going to get curious. Things are just going to be curious. And then, there's also like restrictions on like what I can show here. So with games that are made by Atlas, so I'm going to need to think about that. But anywho, all the same, I appreciate all of your guys' dedication and willingness to like watch this stuff. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video, and hopefully I won't be raging as much, and I'll be a little bit more attentive and able to communicate